silence is music, not the kind you rush through, not the kind that fills the background while you multitask, but the kind that settles into your chest and reminds your body that it's safe to rest. Right now, I'm appreciating the quiet, the kind of quiet that feels a little unreal, almost whimsical, because I'm so used to rushing, checking boxes, moving on to the next thing before the last one even had time to land. And somewhere along the way, I realized I've missed entire moments of my own life by trying so hard to keep up with it. Society doesn't just encourage speed, it provides illusory rewards for it. We live inside this fast-moving whirlpool where you're constantly reaching for the next hook, the next milestone, the next proof that you're doing enough. And when you grab one, you're told to be proud, to celebrate, to keep going. But that feeling never lasts long enough to be meaningful. Because before your nervous system can even register success, you're pulled right back into the rinse and repeat cycle of achieving, especially if you're a Black woman. For so many of us, slowing down was never modeled. Rest wasn't neutral, it was conditional, earned, delayed, or taken with guilt. And the pressure to be strong, capable, productive, and resilient has been layered on top of systems that were never designed to protect us. Studies show that Black women experience higher levels of chronic stress due to the combined effects of racial and gender bias, often referred to as weathering. This isn't emotional weakness, it's a physiological reality. So if you feel tired in your bones, if your body feels tense even when nothing is wrong, that makes sense. Lately, I've been learning something that still surprises me, that sitting in silence, sipping tea, doing nothing conventionally useful can feel safer than striving ever did. And I don't want to let that feeling go. Because for the first time in a long time, my body is embracing for what's next. It's just here. The world is loud, not just in sound, but in demand. Produce, prove, perform, optimize yourself. Even rest has been turned into something you're supposed to do correctly. But silence doesn't ask anything of you, and neither does slow living. Taking life slowly can feel uncomfortable at first, almost suspicious. Like, shouldn't I be doing something right now? Am I falling behind? That discomfort isn't failure, it's withdrawal. Neuroscience shows that constant busyness keeps the nervous system in a low-grade stress response. Stillness can feel unsafe at first because your body has been conditioned to survive in motion. So if slowing down feels awkward, that's not laziness. That's your body learning a new language. Here's something practical, simple, but powerful. When you slow your body down, your mind eventually follows. Not immediately, but gently. Tonight, maybe that looks like a foot soak, warm water, salt, no phone. Not as a productivity hack, but as a signal. A signal that says, I'm allowed to care for myself without earning it. You don't need to overhaul your life to live slowly. You don't need a perfect morning routine, or a new aesthetic, or permission. Slow living is often invisible. It's choosing not to rush the tea, letting the cat sit with you a little longer, turning the shower into a pause instead of a task. Warm water exposure, like showers and baths, has been shown to lower cortisol levels and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which supports relaxation and emotional regulation. Your body knows how to rest. It just needs consistency, not perfection. Here's what I'm learning, slowly. Peace isn't something you stumble into one day. It's something you practice protecting. And for Black women especially, peace can feel radical because we're taught that our worth lies in what we carry, not in how we feel. But I'm starting to believe something different, that my life doesn't need to be impressive to be meaningful, that rest doesn't make me disposable, that silence can be a form of resistance. If you're watching this and you feel disappointed or quietly angry at how much you've had to endure, you're not broken, you're exhausted. And exhaustion deserves care, not criticism. You're allowed to live gently. Sitting here now in the quiet, I feel something I didn't know I was missing. Safety, comfort, enoughness. And I pray, not in a religious way, deeply, to always have this peace. Not because life will stop being hard, but because I deserve softness inside of it. If you're still here with me, thank you for choosing yourself, even for these few minutes. You're allowed to live gently, even in a world that never taught you how.